Good morning there, friends and neighbors. Bobby here today. Hey folks, it's been a few days since I posted a video, but I wanted to, we've been a little busy around here. We had a kind of a crazy weekend. Kids were here, we had WrestleMania. My son's really into wrestling, so we kind of just had an enjoyable weekend here around the house. And but now we're getting back on track this week, and notice I'm wearing some old paint clothes here because we're getting ready to paint our house, okay? We're going to try to get that done here before the weather gets too hot. And today's video is actually going to be geared toward how to pick out the colors for your house, you know, like the outside of the house, or this would actually be a good video for anybody trying to pick out colors for interior room as well. So let's move over here to the workbench, and I'm going to show you how I kind of, the process that I did to try to hopefully get the right color on my house this time. So let's get started. Okay guys, over here at the table I've got paint brochures and some test samples of some different paints. Now the last time I painted my house, okay, here was my way of doing it. Okay, I went by Home Depot and I got a brochure, okay? And I come home and I opened up the brochure and I went through here and I found something close, tried to find something close to the brick on my home and the roof that I had on the house at the time. It was more of an orangey color, okay? And my process of doing this was take this brochure and hold it up against the brick and say, that one looks good enough. And then I went up on the roof and I laid it down and I said, hey, that one looks good enough. And I might have folded it over, you know, to try to get close or whatever. And I just quickly picked a color and ran with it, okay? And was disappointed with it for many years, okay? I definitely did not pick the right colors, and I'll show you the colors that I've had on my house for the last several years. So this time I decided to spend a little bit more time. I got a brochure and I went through it, and as you can see, I cut out some different ones to where I could hold them up closer, and a lot of those are laying right over here. And found something close, and even got the opinion of other people, okay? Not just my opinion. And a lot of times if you can find a female, like if you have a daughter, a wife, a girlfriend, a mom, or whatever, get their opinion as well, because a lot of times females have better, they're better with colors than men are. You know, a lot of men are colorblind. I'm not personally colorblind, at least I don't think I am, but there's a high percentage of men that are colorblind. So sometimes women actually have a better sense of color and what matches. So try to find the opinion of a female. That'll be helpful as well. And what we did from there, we actually found these colors right here. I'm going to use 3 of them, okay? I picked this one and a burgundy for my shutters and this one for a trim color. But we ended up running with a different one. I'll show you what we did. So first of all, we went up to the store and we had 3 colors mixed up, okay? I come back home. I was satisfied with one of the colors, but I wanted a trim color that was a little bit lighter. So I went back up and had those mixed and brought them back until I finally got it down to, these are the 3 colors that I'm gonna use right here, but I actually had a total of 7 of them mixed up. And hey, that's all right. You know, if that's gonna help you make your decision, these are like $3 and something a piece. So I wasted $12 to make a good decision. And I'm gonna take you outside now and show you where I tested these at. And it just took a little bit of extra time, but now I know when I paint this project, I'm gonna be happy with it this time. So let's go outside and take a look at what I've done. Okay guys, these are the colors that I picked for my house several years ago, like 15 years ago. I mean, you see that, I don't even know what the hell you call that orangey, pinkish trim color that I picked. And the peach color around the windows. I mean, neither one of them actually matched the brick that close. I think back then what I was trying to do, the roof that was on my house was kind of more of a kind of an orangey color. And I think that trim color actually sort of went with that. At least I thought it did anyway. But I never have been happy with these colors. I mean, I got tired. It didn't take me long to get tired of looking at them. I mean, it looked good after it's freshly painted because it was nice, fresh paint, you know, it looked pretty good. But I've never been 100% happy with it. So let me show you what we've done for testing to try to get some better colors that match. Okay, here is my back door. And as you can see, the trim is that peachy, ugly color, and there's that orangey, whatever the heck you call that color. So it's on there. So here's what we've actually are going to change to, okay? We're going to paint our doors this burgundy and our shutters on the front of the house. And we found a color here that actually kind of complements our brick a little bit better. And I'll back off a little bit. You can see that kind of complements the brick a heck of a lot better than that right there did, okay? So I think our house is gonna look a lot better. We actually put a little bit on our fascia board out here. We had a couple of different colors that we were testing, and we backed out into the garage to see if that matched our roof, and it does look pretty good from standing further back. So these colors right here are the ones that we decided on, okay? This here was another trim color that was one step lighter, and I didn't really like that. I moved back to this one right here. And I'll take you out to the garage and show you we done a little test spot on it as well. Okay guys, as you can see right over here, the ugly trim color I put on the garage, and the peach as well. Been looking at that for many years and discussed. And a brown door. So what we are moving to is a burgundy door. And we've got this trim color here that we've actually picked out. And it contrasts just enough with our new siding color that we're going to use here. And this siding color actually is a really close match to our brick on our home. So I think it's going to kind of pull everything in together. Right up here was a color that was one shade lighter, and I didn't think I needed that. After I put this one on there, I decided this is the color that I wanted to go with. So sometimes getting out with a couple samples and spreading them out on there, you can get a better idea of what looks good on your house. Okay guys, hey, we're back in the shop, and I'm getting ready to, I just want to wrap this video up. And you know, I've done a little figuring here. I probably spent between $20 and $25 on these cans of test paint. And to me, that's money well spent to actually spread a little bit of paint out there and see what it's going to look like. So I recommend that to you guys to help you pick out the right color for whatever project you're painting. It's the first time I've ever taken this much time to pick out colors, but I just didn't want to be disappointed again, because paint's expensive, and if you get a bunch of it mixed up and it's a color you're not happy with, well, you're going to be stuck with it for a while. So friends, I want to thank you for watching our little video today, and let you know we will have a lot of up and coming videos on doing a couple repairs on some wood. I got some fascia board I got to replace. I got one piece of fascia board back there that I'm actually going to do a repair on it. Okay, it's not really damaged enough to pull it off and replace it. It's just got a crack in it, and I'm going to do a little video on that. And there'll be a lot of things along the way. You know, maybe we'll make a video on cleaning and caulking and all that kind of stuff too. So be on the lookout for some painting videos as I take on this big project, try to get it done here in the month of April. And I got a lot of work ahead of me. And one thing I want to show you guys right quick, let's see if I can pan the camera around. We got a new whiteboard, okay? We got a big one right there. Let me pan this around. We have a 36 by 48 whiteboard now. So when I'm doing my videos and I'm trying to explain things and draw things out, I've got a bigger board to work on now. So we'll have that to look forward to as well. And maybe I'll get out here later tonight and make a couple videos for the Young Mechanic series. All right guys, have a great day, and we will see you next time. Take care.